There is a book so dangerous that it is banned in many U.S. prisons. Why? Because the wardens fear it gives inmates too much power. Some people call it a manipulator's Bible. Others call it the ultimate guide to self-defense. The author, Robert Greene, says that power is like gravity. It isn't good or evil, it just is. You can choose to ignore it, but you will still be pulled down by it. Whether you want to climb the corporate ladder, navigate office politics, or just stop people from taking advantage of you, you need to understand the game. Welcome to Read in Minutes. Today, we are opening the Forbidden Manual, the 48 Laws of Power. Law number 1, never outshine the master. This is the most famous law for a reason. In 1661, Nicolas Fouquet was the finance minister of France. He wanted to impress King Louis XIV, so he threw the most lavish party the world had ever seen. It was spectacular. The food, the fireworks, the gardens, it was perfection. Fouquet thought the king would be impressed by his taste and loyalty. He was wrong. The king felt insecure. He felt like Fouquet was stealing the spotlight. 3 weeks later, the king had Fouquet arrested for embezzlement. He spent the last 20 years of his life in a dark prison cell. The lesson: always make those above you feel comfortably superior. If you show off your talents too much, you don't inspire admiration, you inspire fear and insecurity. If you want to rise, make your boss look brighter than they are. Law number 3, conceal your intentions. Most people are open books. They say exactly what they want and how they feel. They think honesty is a virtue. Greene argues that in the game of power, honesty is a weakness. If your enemies know what you are trying to do, they can prepare a defense. Instead, use smoke screens. Talk about fake goals to distract people. By the time they realize what you are actually up to, it will be too late. Think of a poker player. If you show your hand, you lose. Keep your cards close to your chest. Law number 4, always say less than necessary. Have you ever noticed that the most powerful person in the room is often the quietest? When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear, and the less in control. Louis XIV was a master of this. When his courtiers would present him with a complex issue or a request, he would listen in silence. Then he would say 3 words, "I shall see." Then he would walk away. His silence terrified people. It made them nervous. And when people are nervous, they keep talking, often revealing information they shouldn't. The lesson: silence is a power move. Once you have said your piece, stop talking. Law number 6, court attention at all cost. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Don't let yourself get lost in the crowd. Be the flamingo in a flock of pigeons. Greene argues that it is better to be slandered and attacked than to be ignored. P.T. Barnum, the circus master, knew this. He would write anonymous letters to newspapers attacking his own shows just to generate controversy. He knew that curiosity would bring the crowds. In the modern world of social media, this law is more relevant than ever. Attention is the currency of power. Law number 15, crush your enemy. Totally. This is perhaps the most brutal law in the book. Greene looks at history, from Moses to Napoleon. He concludes that you cannot stop halfway. If you leave a single ember burning, the fire will eventually flare up again. If you defeat an enemy but leave them with their pride or resources intact, they will recover and seek revenge. And their revenge will be fueled by hatred. If you are going to enter a conflict, you must be prepared to go all the way. Do not wound the beast, end it. Listening to these laws might make you feel uncomfortable. They sound cold. They sound manipulative. But remember the metaphor. Power is a knife. You can use a knife to stab someone in the back, or you can use a knife to cut the ropes that bind you. You don't have to use these laws to hurt people, but you must learn them so you can see when someone is using them on you. Are you a player or are you a pawn? The choice is yours. If you want to arm yourself with more knowledge, hit that subscribe button. We read the dangerous books so you don't have to. Which law do you think is the most true in today's world? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching Read in Minutes. Stay sharp.